Hi, I am 34 weeks pregnant as of today, and it's a Monday. I weigh 142 pounds, 27 pounds up from 115 pre-pregnancy, up 2 pounds from 2 weeks ago, which was my last weigh-in. So that's a pound a week, pretty much, so that's good. My bust measurement is up 3.5 inches from 36 inches to 39.5. My belly is 41 inches in circumference, and that's up from 27 inches pre-pregnancy. And my hips are up 3.5 inches from 36 to 39.5. The baby was 5 pounds 2 weeks ago. He's going to get measured again at 36 weeks, so not my next appointment, but the appointment after that. So I will have that update for you guys when they give it to me. So I went to the doctor today, and he said that he might let me go ahead and go to term. I know I mentioned in a previous video, sorry, my chest is so itchy. My doctor gave me a lot of little nuggets of wisdom. He's a new doctor. This is my second time seeing him, and I really, really like him. So he said that he might let me go ahead and go up to term instead of inducing me at 39 weeks like he said last week, because he said that I'm very healthy for somebody with Sjogren's syndrome. So I'm totally crossing my fingers, really hoping that he does, in fact, let me go to term, because I do not want to be induced. Something cool. I was wondering, because you read in these pregnancy books that they're going to do fundal measurements and measure your belly. He said that if they did it that way, that he would measure at 45 weeks pregnant. So they do ultrasounds instead. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. Another tidbit for people with Sjogren's, I've been having the most excessive thirst I've ever had in my life the past few weeks. I drink 4 to 6 16-ounce bottles of water a day, and then I drink an additional 4 at night. And so I'm up every 2 hours to go to the bathroom, and I have to drink water, and if I don't, my eyes get dry to the point where they feel like they won't open all the way, and my mouth gets just extremely dry. But he basically said that that's fine, just to supplement with eye drops and keep drinking water. That's all he said. I have just started getting kicked in the ribs, which is a fun thing. He gets his feet up, here, and and sometimes it doesn't feel like a sharp kick. Sometimes it just feels like pressure up on my stomach, and almost like a gas pain, almost, not quite. And so I'm kind of like, ooh, that's uncomfortable. So I rub on it and push on it, and eventually he'll move, but that's his new thing for the past couple weeks. He has discovered that he likes to put his feet up in my ribs and stomach. So that's fun. I've had a little bit of pelvic pressure, which I know is totally normal, but I've been getting Braxton Hicks for a long time. They're changing. Like, I'll have the same kind of contractions that I've been having that are like not so painful, not really a big deal at all. Except that I can't walk when I'm having one. I've also been having occasional contractions that actually really hurt, and they feel like they're coming from my vagina. And that's distressing, and like my pelvic floor, whereas Braxton Hicks, or the ones that I have usually had, just feel like an all-over tension. I've also had ones that feel like that all-over tension, but there's an added ache. Like, it just, the whole thing hurts. We had our baby shower this past Saturday. It was co-ed, and it was so much fun. I'm so glad that we did a co-ed shower. Aaron was able to go, and we had games that were just for the guys, and it was so cool. So much fun. I definitely recommend a co-ed shower if you have a cool husband and cool friends. more people came than we expected. We invited about 100, and we were totally expecting like 20 people to show up. In reality, we had about 50, which was a really good turnout for us. So that was really awesome. We were totally blessed. Our Target registry is almost completely taken care of. The only things we really still need are the bottle warmer, breast pump, baby bath, baby monitor, and some more diapering supplies because we're doing cloth diapering. We did get $300 in cash and gift cards, which is pretty awesome. And I still have my work baby shower on Thursday. So we'll see how that goes. I'll update you guys on that next week. As far as preparation for the baby shower goes, Erin and I spent about $200, and that we pitched in $20 for the decorations because we went with my parents on that trip. And that was 20 out of 80. So they paid 60, we paid 20. We spent about 160 on a dinner thanking my parents for everything that they contributed to the shower, which was pretty much everything at all for the shower. So yeah, we spent some money to thank them. Overall, my mom and dad said that they spent about $1,000, and that's on everything: food, beverages, games, prizes for the games. We did Facebook invites and paper invites that I made, so we actually didn't spend any money because I already had the supplies. It was held at my husband's aunt's house, and his cousin, Lauren, she facilitated all the games and came up with all the games, and that was awesome. She did a really awesome job, like way cooler than I could have ever done myself. So I was really super excited about that. Like, I don't have a super close relationship with Lauren, and neither does Erin. So if you show people that you are ready to accept their help, sometimes help comes from unexpected places, which was like really awesome for us. And we were just blown away by how many people helped and showed up and played games and bought us stuff and gave us money, which it's really cool. It's really cool. Last week I cried almost every single day. I had several meltdowns the past couple of weeks. I think that the actual reason for it was the stress of the shower. And Aaron went through some of that too. He was a monster. He was a total nightmare the 3 days leading up to the shower. Like the 2 days leading up to it and the night before. And the morning of. It was just like horrible. He was horrible. He was totally taking it out on me and on everybody else. But once the shower was over, or once we were there and we were setting up for the shower, he was fine. He kind of relaxed a little bit, and then once the shower was over, he actually apologized, and I feel like we both were just under so much stress, like worrying that no one was going to come and we weren't going to get anything, and we're going to have to go spend all this money to get all the stuff that we needed. But once it was over, we really could relax, and we both kind of took a deep breath, and I haven't felt as emotional as I was feeling before, so that's that. Hopefully I'll be more sane this next week, but I'll let you know what happens. That's pretty much my 34-week stuff. It's kind of crazy thinking that you're going to be bringing another person into this world. It's made me think about myself and my life and what I've done with it. There's this SNL sketch with the German guy who was in Django. He's really awesome, and I'm going to write his name on this video. But anyway, this segment is like a talk show, but the only question is, what have you become? So he's asking these people, what have you become, in this epic German, like, judgmental, make you hate yourself voice. And it's hilarious. But that's what I've, asked myself, like, what have I become? What have I done with all those hopes and dreams and talents that I have? And it kind of has motivated me to access the things about me that I used to love that I kind of let slip away. Just because life, happens. I used to really love to draw. I actually play the guitar too and sing. I have this artistic drive that I think, for whatever reason, I just let slip away. Sorry, there's a thing on my dresser. Okay, sorry. Anyway, I have this artistic drive that, for whatever reason, I just let slip away or fade away over the years, and, probably trying to get married and become an adult so quickly, maybe, did that to me. But I think having a baby, I should really try to show them that, you don't just grow up and get boring, you can still be fun and artistic and cool and everything you ever were when you grow up and get married and have babies. So yeah, that's something that I was thinking about this week. As a side note, my mom is amazing. I just want you guys to all know that my mom is amazing. She's cooking me lasagna right now. What? That's amazing. I can't even tell you. She's so supportive. For anybody who is watching who is a teenager and has a bad relationship with their parents or their mom right now, let me tell you, that can change so fast. Like, so fast. When I left my parents' house, I didn't hate them, and I never told them that I hate them or anything crazy like that, but there was definitely a substantial amount of tension. They made me move from Texas, where my fiance was and where my whole life was, right after I graduated high school, to California with them. And I was pretty freaking upset about that. They didn't tell me that I had to go with them until the week that we left. And it was pretty horrifying. But here we are, 3 years later, and my mom's downstairs in my house that I pay for by myself, or with my husband, but they don't help, no one helps us, cooking lasagna for me. Don't ever think that right now you can assess your relationships with people and have any indication of what they're going to be like in the next year, 2 years, 3 years. Because life is insane. And it will change. It will change. It has to change. My mom is amazing. And I did not always think so. But now I know it's very true. So that's that. And I am going to upload another video next Tuesday, because my appointment's Tuesday, not Monday, because of Labor Day. And I will see you then. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will answer you.